I mean, I knew in 2024 that this was going to be it for me as a competitor. You know, I think after 2021, it was really difficult. You know, I think every decision that I made in my life was to be an Olympic champion. I mean, every decision, starting when I was a kid and we were driving around and we were going to all the tournaments, whatever it is, you know, whatever the best kid in the country was, I was trying to go wrestle because I wanted to wrestle the best people. So, I mean, it took a little bit longer to be an Olympic champion than what I thought. You know, as a kid, my email address was davidtaylor2012. I thought I was winning the Olympics in 2012. That didn't work. But again, I think that's kind of part of that thing. It's like that delayed gratification. I had to keep working. And I keep working. I thought I graduated college and I thought I'm the best and this is going to happen. Well, I wasn't. And I lost. I started losing more at that point in my life than I'd lost ever. You know, and some really good people. And, but again, being uncomfortable. I had a couple of decisions I had to make, you know. It's the easy way out. It's just like, it's not for me. I'm going to figure something else. And I was like, no, I'm going to double down. I'm going to get better at wrestling. I'm going to figure out what I need to do, and I'm going to fill the gaps, and I'm going to get better. And then, you know, I started to have some success. I won my first world championship at 28. I was 28 years old. I think I was the oldest first-time world champion or something like that. Which 20 is not that old, but I guess in wrestling it is. And then I got hurt, missed a year. The Olympics were delayed. Then I won the Olympics. And I think that time was just was very taxing on me. You know, I got to the point where I achieved everything that I wanted. You know, after the Olympics, like, well, the next one's kind of 3 years down the road. You know, it's close. I could win a second one. And I just think it's just my inner fire to do that just started to dwindle a little bit. And it showed, right? But I believe, you know, in my performance in Olympic trials, you know, it's like, man, you know, how do you feel about that? I'm like, you know, honestly, I'm at peace with it because I did everything I wanted to do in my career, everything and more. And so many people helped me do that. And I'm not at peace with losing. I hate to lose, but you have to, you know, obviously it's at some point, what are you still chasing when you've kind of done everything you want to do? All of those things I think are going to help me become a better coach. You know, it wasn't just like everything came easy. And I think a lot of people would say, well, you won a lot. It must have been easy. It wasn't. I mean, there was a lot of hard stuff. And, you know, part about being on top for a long time is you have to continue to innovate. You have to continue to find ways to get better. And I think obviously overcoming adversity, you know, I think that, you know, in losing, it's going to help me be a better coach because I can relate. I can relate when guys lose. It's hard. It's hard and it's painful. And I think that's when you start to realize, okay, well, what is next? And but I think that those times, I was talking to Coach Smith actually about this last night, and it's, you know, unless you've really gone down that path at that level, it's really hard to relate to that. I just realized that as my career came to an end, I wanted to pour into the next generation of kids, and I believe this is the way that I can do it to the best of my ability. And I believe this is a way that can make a massive impact on the people directly that I'll be working with, but also indirectly in the sport of wrestling. Hopefully we can leave wrestling a better place when my journey's done. My journey as a competitor is done, but my journey as a coach is now just getting started.